Today's message. Did you know that there are graveyards that are full of people who thought that they still had time to start working on their goals, to work on that side hustle, or to start living for themselves and making it to that next level of whatever that next level is? Don't let that happen to you guys. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow those breadcrumbs of wealth. Guys, something happened yesterday, something huge. And although it hasn't happened, I believe that I spotted some breadcrumbs on what we can pretty much guesstimate that is going to be a slam dunk for the company Circle. You know, the guys behind USDC Stablecoin. Well, yesterday, they filed with the New York Stock Exchange to list them as an IPO. Wow. They want to be a publicly traded company, guys. There hasn't been anything this big, from what I understand, since Coinbase did the same thing back in 2021. I think I got the date right. 2021, when Coinbase went public. Now, when Coinbase went public, although I was really just getting my feet wet in crypto, I knew it was a big opportunity. I remember going in, and of course, you know, with all the different things with the virus and such and such, you know, it went up and down. I believe I'm about to look and see how much Coinbase is trading at today. But here's the thing. People, you hear that news, right? And you think to yourself, you know, big deal. Lots of companies, you know, they come forward and they want to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Big deal, right? Well, I'm going to show you in this video why it's a bigger deal. And then we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and say, not if it happens, but when it happens, is this going to be something that we should invest in? But I'm going to show you in this video how this one move that they're attempting to do is really a big deal for the entire crypto market, guys. So this is your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. I want to thank you for clicking on this video and listening to little old me talk about my passion, which is cryptocurrency. Guys, on this channel, I seek to help you view crypto from a different perspective, help you understand the importance of diversify, and help you understand the assets that you hold right now before the masses get in, and we're looking at 5 to 10 years and everybody is invested in crypto. I want you to get there first. So that's what this is about. Only thing I ask of you is give me a like, smash that like button. And matter of fact, hit that subscribe button, and by all means, make sure you hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. For all my new people here that haven't done so already, scoot on over to growrichgrowhappy.com, where you can download my free crypto investment guide that'll show you all about research and how you should approach new projects, and the projects that you hold, how you should keep researching them so that you can know what's happening, if there's a time to get rid of it or if it's a time to buy more. So thank you guys. Also, for the community, jump over to the Free Thinkers over on my Patreon page. I've been slacking over there. I need to update a few things over there. I've just been super busy, guys, so my apologies, but I will be over there as I plan on going live with the paid subscribers this week. So with that said, guys, let's talk. So guys, what I feel like is going on with USDC, and they're actually, they already filed yesterday, and this is not April Fool's. They actually filed, and I look at it as a litmus test. What is a litmus test? And some of you probably already know, so I'm just going to give you a short example. This is a litmus test for them to gauge the public's opinion of cryptocurrency and the political, and how they feel about all of this blending of cryptocurrency with traditional finance. And let's just put it this way. If you wanted to find out if someone really liked pizza without just coming out and asking them, do they like pizza? One of the best ways you could do that is something called a litmus test. And the example I'm going to use is you could say, hey, would you accept a free slice of pepperoni pizza or just any pizza of your choice? If someone was to give you a free slice, would you accept it? If someone said yes, you could pretty much gauge that, yeah, they like pizza. If they said no, you could gauge that they don't like pizza. And if they said maybe, you could then gauge that, okay, their answer is complicated. So that's basically what a litmus test is. It's a psychological test, and it's used a lot in politics as well. But I believe that is what Circle is doing right now by doing that. And I think it's a chess move. I believe it is extremely strategic. We're going to jump over there because you got to realize something, that Circle is the second largest stable coin that it is in the crypto market. First, there's Tether. But the thing is, a lot of people don't trust Tether. You know, it's always some shady business going on. At least that's been the rumors for many, many years. Well, with that being said, we know that the crypto powers that be are working on a stablecoin bill, and they're working to legitimize stable coins and pretty much put a regulation out so everybody understands that we're all on the same board, but these are the rules you're gonna have to play by. Well, Circle's smart. They say, okay, there's no better way to prove that we're legit than to just differentiate ourselves from the entire stable coin market out there. Yes, there's other stable coins out there. Of course, we got Ripple, who just came out with one. And you got who else? Actually, it's somebody else that just came out with a stable coin that already had one. Well, of course, PayPal already had one. And then there's World Liberty Finance, Trump's company, who's talking about coming out with a stable coin. But guess what? If Circle is successful, which I think they're going to be, guys, these guys got Citigroup and JP Morgan as the freaking underwriters. They're smart. They're extremely smart. Now, this is not their first time trying to go public with something. Last time they tried to do it, they did it with and I got it here. They did it with a special purpose acquisition company, which is a SPAC. And they did that back, I believe, in 2021. And it wasn't successful because that approach, the way they did it, it just didn't work. Let's just put it that way. And plus, I believe sometimes you can get to things wrong, or late, or too early. Let's just put it that way. They got there too early. Of course, we already know how crypto was viewed back then, even though it was doing pretty well. It was this first time legislation that we had. They didn't really look too favorably on it. Of course, you had JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon and everybody speaking out against Bitcoin. So they was kind of on an uphill battle to try to get anything legitimized. But now you have such a crypto friendly legislation, and you have everything that's going on with crypto. You got them writing these policies, and especially that they're concentrating on stable coins. Now, I think this is a greatest time as any for Circle to try to go public. I believe that it's going to happen because of the underwriters. That's the breadcrumb. You look at the underwriters, you say, okay, you got JP Morgan, you got Citigroup. Guys, you guys just cheated. You know you're going to get in by way of who you have on your team getting you there. But doesn't mean it's going to be successful. That's the litmus test. Is it going to be successful? Have we reached a point in crypto where people are like, okay, I accept, and this is going to be huge. I know crypto is not going to waste, so here, take my money. And that's what everybody is waiting for. Do we think they're going to get in it? Yes, but is it going to do well? Is it going to be a successful launch? That remains to be seen. We're going to jump over here. We're going to check it out. I just basically gave you a synopsis of it, but I want to show you a couple things as well, guys. So check this out. I think this is a big deal for crypto. I think we should want this to happen because, again, Circle is a U.S. company. It is a U.S. company. And I believe by letting them get in, do this IPO, and just look at where it's going. This goes back to President Trump's promise of making us the U.S. capital, crypto capital. U.S. being the crypto capital of the world. You got Circle. I really believe there's conversations going on. I think all of this is happening. There are puzzle pieces. I believe they're being put in place on purpose. I understand now why they say this stablecoin issue that we have and the stablecoin policies that they're working on, regulations, is the most important thing, is more important than taxes. I understand that now because it's all a move to make us that capital of the world, the crypto capital of the world. And I believe after something like that, after this stablecoin stuff get introduced, these bills or whatever they're doing, I believe the next best thing is the crypto taxes. Now that we're the crypto power of the world, guess what? You guys don't have to pay any capital gains tax on your crypto. So I think it's all going to work for the greater good. So, but let's check this out, guys. So it's a time tested market, but let's go down here. And they're out of Boston. Something in here I wanted to show you guys. I might have just covered it all. My talking ass. Let's talk. To support its latest IPO bid, Circle has brought. Yeah, okay, here it is here. To support its latest IPO bid, Circle has brought on JP Morgan Chase and Citigroup as lead underwriters, according to the report from Fortune. A public filing is expected to follow in late April. Well, I believe they've already filed as of yesterday. They reported targeting, and this is the target. They're targeting a valuation between $4 billion and $5 billion. And yes, I was right. If completed, the offering will represent one of the most high-profile public listings in the crypto industry since Coinbase debuted in 2021. Guys, this is a bigger deal than anybody realizes. I know I keep saying that in different videos. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Well, I view all of this as puzzle pieces and dots being connected, guys. If you're going to be a successful investor, you cannot ignore. I mean, it's one thing for us to talk about the different tokens, and you know, we all have our favorites. We all know who's playing a part in this new crypto dominated sector of the global financial system. But we can't ignore the policies and the outside things that's going on on this umbrella, the things that's being put together so that our portfolios can be successful. So I think this was just one major, this is actually might be the biggest piece to all of this coming together, guys. The main question, should we invest in it? Now, I always believe that you should have a diversified crypto portfolio, but I also believe you should have other outside investments as well, as whether it's precious metals like gold, silver, palladium, whatever. And you should also have a mix of some stocks as well. So I look at this, especially if you're a crypto enthusiast, why not have some crypto tokens, crypto stocks as well in your portfolio to keep it balanced out. But not just crypto, you should have other things as well, like quantum stocks and just whatever floats your boat. But you should have, if you're dealing in stocks, you should have the same due diligence that you have with your crypto portfolios and the research that you do. You should do the same thing over there as well, because it ensures your success in the long term. All right, guys, let me know, what do you think of this chess move that Circle is doing? And do you think it's going to make them just the top dog when it comes to stable coins? And also, are you going to invest in their stock? Let me know down below, guys. To the next one, make sure you share these videos with people who need to wake up and understand crypto is here to stay. To the next one, share this video, smash that like, hit that bell notification. This your boy. I'm out.